Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited. We are getting closer and closer to actually taking off the body of the frame. But to be able to do that, we still need to work a few things out. And yeah, this episode we will look at the heater, or the two heaters which are in the cab, and to take those out we will need to drain the coolant from the radiator. So let's hope I have a few buckets which are big enough to hold the amount of coolant that is in here, or let's hope it's coolant, maybe it's water, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know how many liters go in the system, but yeah, I will just drain it and I will see. So stay tuned. So to be able to drain the radiator, you have to undo this piece here. It's held by a bolt down here where my finger is. I have to undo that, and then I should get all the coolant, hopefully not over my floor, but yeah, we will see. Okay guys, I've got a little problem since I can't. So what I managed to do is I rounded this nut thing down here. I don't know if you can see it. This one, I rounded it off and it was very weird. Neither a 14 mil was too big, but a 13 mil was too small, so I tried it with some vice grips, but that didn't work. So this one is rounded off and I can't get it out. And if I try to remove it up here, to unbolt it up here, like the whole thing, I can't get it to move. The only thing that happens is like the whole drain thing here, like bends from left to right. So I hope I can get a replacement part for something like this. Otherwise I will just bolt it up down here once I repaired it. Once I repaired the radiator. And what I will need to do now, because I can't get it out and I don't want to rip it off, I will take I will cut it, yeah, hoping that I can drain it that way and just replace this drain pipe thingy here. So yeah. Well, that was somewhat successful. There we go. And it seems like it's actually coolant and not just water. So that's going forward. I opened it up here so the air can get out, and yeah, now I will just let that drain, and yeah, and we'll see further. Okay guys, so the coolant is finally drained. Now I will uninstall the rear heater, and for that I just had to loosen those two clamps here, and then I can just hopefully just take it off here. So it's those two pipes are disconnected here, so I just have to pull that out without bending up all of this, and once I did that I have to undo all the fasteners here, or the clamps that hold the those ones down, and then I can look after this part here. And after I've undone this, like there's 2 bolts here and here and on the other side too, then I can take this whole piping out, which comes out down here and connects here to the coolant or heating system of the engine. So what I will actually do, I will cut them. I won't reuse them anyway, so they're getting new, and I don't get the chance of bending up the pipes, which would be very bad. So yeah. So got that out. And now we're actually getting closer and closer. So the last few bits we have to undo now are the few clamps over there, those 2, this one, and then we should be able to just pull that through somehow. Okay, so I will figure out how that works, and then you will see the progress. Okay, so we got 2 pieces out. Didn't film it because it was quite fiddling around getting them out. But yeah, got them out. This one is a bit bent up, sadly. I will see if I can repair that, or if I have to find a new one or get myself a one made. But yeah. And then there's this sound deadening stuff that was on the firewall there. does anyone know if this is original or not? Because I don't know. Yeah, all the brake or clutch, brake and gas pedal does need to be removed, and for that I have to undo the brake and the clutch cylinder, yeah, then after I remove those, I will need to undo the fan for the heater, and then yeah, the body should be ready to be taken out. So the first thing we are going to focus on are the brake and clutch cylinder, and yeah, for that we have to undo the brake lines here and here, and also the vacuum line, which is this line that goes all the way across there to the vacuum pump that sits on the back of the alternator. And yeah, so we have to undo this, and then we can take those out from the other side, from here. For that, I'll focus. For that, we need to undo, to get those we need to get those pins out here and here, and then we can push them through and take them out. So those are 10 mil. I sprayed them with some oil before, so let's hope they break free without any problems. I mean, I will probably replace or bend some new lines up anyway, but I just want to make sure that I bend them the right way, so I don't have a proper sample. Okay, so got all of the lines loose. Yeah, like I said, amazing how easy that was. Now I will undo this vacuum line here, and then yeah, the front here should be done then. I forgot to mention it. That's the valve for the heater. I forgot to undo that yesterday, so I've just done that now quickly as I was on here anyway. We still got those two clamps here. Okay, now the lines are completely free. As you can see, focus here and here. Yeah. I just have to undo them on those two parts here, and then they are free. And down here, I can't get this off of there. I don't know how. It goes in quite far, like actually till somewhere around about here. And since I don't want to break it, I will just leave it for now and fiddle around with that later. Yeah. But so far, all of this is off. Show you guys quickly from the other side. Here's the line here, and that goes to the vacuum pump, which is that piece here. What we will have to do now is to undo those springs, undo those not bolts, but those things here and here, so we can undo the brake pedals. Yeah, and then we can unbolt the cylinders on the other side. So the cylinders are undone. As you can see here and here. This pin was a pain in the ass to get out. This one was very easy. But now I just have to unbolt the cylinders. This one, the clutch cylinder in the front and the brake cylinder in the back there. Yeah, take them off and then that's it. Bolts for them are 12mm. Okay, here we go. Nice and dirty. On the back here there seems to be some sort of gasket. There seems to have been some sort of gasket here. Yeah, but other than that, this was fairly easy. So the brake cylinder or brake booster unbolts in the back here with those 12mm nuts, and then we should be able to just take it off. Got that. Wasn't too hard. Also seems to be in a quite good condition. The last pieces on the driver's side that need to be removed now are the pedals. For those ones, I think I can take this whole piece here out with just removing those two. And then for the gas pedal, I need to undo this whole piece here. Okay, one bracket, and then here's the gas pedal. So this has to be undone. Right here. Here we go. And then connects on top of there, 2 bolts, and okay, got that undone. I just have to unbolt this, then I can pull the cable through. So yeah, I won't film that, but you'll know how it works. Just unbolt this bolt here, the one underneath here, and then just pull the cable right through here, like this. The last few bits and pieces of the cap that have to be removed are the handbrake, which is bolted down with those 4 bolts here, and then I just have to undo the cable that goes to the rear axle. Then the main gear shift, which is bolted down with also 4 bolts on each corner, like 1 bolt on each corner underneath this cover here. And then the low range gear shift, which is also bolted down here, and down there. And yeah, then the last piece over there is for the fuel tank. Yeah. Okay, so I will replace the handbrake cable anyway, so I will just go and cut it and get a new one, because I'm not too sure how to fiddle that thing out. I mean, it's not the nice way to do it, but since I will replace it anyhow, because I don't trust it, I don't know. Because I mean, it's probably 30-40 years old, and yeah. So I will go cut it and yeah, replace it. Okay, here we go. That needs to be replaced, sadly. Yeah, it's just broken and torn. But now we can get a view inside here how that looks. Sweet. I will see if I can get a new cap for there, or if I have to replace this whole thing, or the whole knob. Here we go. It comes in 2 pieces like that, and yeah, now here we are. Quickly also take this cover off. nice and yucky, but that should clean up quite good. Okay, so now we got a proper view on all of the parts. I don't know if that should have as much play as it has. Alright guys, so we got the tank loose. I didn't film it because it got too dark, and now it's the next day. And while I was at the tank, I've also undone the bolts that hold the tub to the frame. So yeah, here they are. I didn't bother filming it because yeah, like I said, those corners here are quite dark, and you would have just seen me 10 minutes sitting around with a wrench there. I don't think it would have been very exciting to see, but yeah, this one was not a problem. Those two were also not a problem, so there's 6 in total. This is still in the original position, those 4 here. But back here, where the previous owner welded in a whole new floor section, there the fan yeah, started. The problem started. So this one right here, it was okay. I don't know if you can see it right now, but yeah, the holes don't match the so the where the bolts go through, it doesn't match the location where you put the wrench on. So this was slightly offset to the left and to the back, the same as here. So I actually had to lever the bolts out to get them out of this hole. I had to get behind here, lever them out like that, and then on this side we had this genius clusterfuck of a weld. Yeah, so I had to somehow break that loose and get it out. So the rear section here definitely, yeah, it will need to be done completely new, and I will probably also have to measure quite a lot, but not sure if I will be able to do it now with one hand. The tub is, yeah, like I said, the tub is free. I can lift it. Yeah, the last preparation that I have to do before I lift it off with a mate of mine tomorrow. We'll come over and we'll lift it up, carry it outside there, and then see where we put it, where we store it while we or I work on the frame and the axles. So the last big thing that needs to be done is to remove the gear stick. For that, you just take this dust cover off like that, and then this retainer piece here, to push it down and twist it, then it comes out with a coil, or not a coil, a spring, and then you should be able to just take the stick out. I will do that so I don't have to lift it above that thing, and so I just have to lift it above this the transfer case gear stick. So yeah, I will quickly film that, and then yeah. like I said, just push it down, twist it, and then take it off. It is now looks in very good condition, so that's probably a part I just have to clean up, and it's ready for reuse, or maybe zinc plated or something. But yeah, then the spring to hold all that down, and oh, here we go. That's the gear shift lever. Yeah, I'm not too sure about those two pieces here, those spots, those ones here. What happened there? If that's normal, or if that needs to be replaced. Ugh, I hope it's fine like that. But yeah, should be okay. So, quick look inside. Nothing special to see there. What I will do is I will just seal it up against dirt and grime and stuff like that. Just put a glove in there. Not in there, on top of there. Okay, so that's done, and yeah, now we can officially say that we are ready to take the tub off. I'm super excited for this step. Quite scared, honestly, because at the front the frame is always in a good condition on the 40s, but the back, as you can maybe already see here, those are the spots where they rust. Let's hope it's not too bad. But yeah, I mean, even if it's bad, it still gives me an opportunity to work on my welding skills before we start the tub, and yeah, it will be a lot easier to weld on thick metal like this than on the 1.2 or 1.6 millimeter, no, 1.2 millimeter steel on the tub. So yeah, that's it for this video. As I said, tomorrow a mate of mine will come and we will take the tub off. So far, stay tuned. Cheers, guys.